Go. I do believe we are live, so I'll say indeed. And greetings unto ye, beloved and holy friends. Thank you for joining me. Seriously, it's a nice, it's a nice day to have you here with me. Today's stream topic is about uh, you actually can. You actually can. I, as confident as I may seem, doubt myself a lot. Like a lot. Like relentlessly kind of vibes. And it takes a lot for me to prove myself wrong. And in that nature, it takes a lot for me to feel I have proven someone else right when it comes to their trust placed in me. Right? So I had this task, this mission to set up a quote and then to like present this quote today to a potential client. And this client's work is technically out of the scope of what I know what to do or how to do. The stuff that I know how to do well. It's not exactly the same kind of stuff, right? Quite the opposite, to be completely honest. But I understand what it what it will take, what will be required of me, and I communicated all of this very clearly. And we basically got the gig, right? The work has been established. And like throughout this whole process, like literally last night as I'm trying to fall asleep, I'm in this state of second guessing. I'm in this state of like wondering if I can handle this. Will I be able to do it good enough? Is the price I'm asking going to be fair? The tools I need, will it be, covered? And literally, as good as I could hope for my meeting to go today, today's meeting went. And it gives me this sense of relief, I guess, in reminding myself that I actually can. That the level of doubt to failure is much higher, is much lower as a ratio than the other way around, right? Doubt to non-failure. Because there's a lot of doubt always, and then there is only failure sometimes, right? And I wish the ratio was a little bit different, but I don't think we can ask. I see Connor here with me. Thank you, bro, for making a part of this ratio. There's me, and there's you. And then because of that, there is us. And us is everyone, right? That is what us means. Hey, Google, what does us mean? Not the US. Us. Used by a speaker to refer to himself or herself and one or more people as the objective of a verb or preposition. Yeah. Us. Me and you as the objective of a verb or a proposition. What am I saying? I don't know. I'm saying, yes, you can. I'm saying you actually can. You actually can. If you're in that state right now where you're like, can I? I'm here to tell you, yes, you actually can. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. And it is me pushing the extreme narrative, and I understand that. But if we had hyper advanced VR, like hyper advanced at the point where like atoms are maybe not atoms, like down to like the cellular level is being considered, and you practiced brain surgery in this VR simulator day after day after day after day, you would literally become good enough to do brain surgery on a real person. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think you would have a medical license just because you know how. But that's kind of the level of ridiculous I'm talking about. Sure, you might not want to like do brain surgery on someone tomorrow, but if you had a bunch of years of practice, then maybe it wouldn't be as daunting. I can imagine a brain surgeon is probably still feeling a little bit of a before he brain surgeries someone. That is how you say it, right? The brain surgeon, brain surgeries. No? That's how I'm gonna say it. Fine. Yeah. So like he has a lot of practice, right? It's a skill issue. It's always a skill issue. All you have to do is gain the skills that are required of you. And I trust I'm a fast learner. And I trust that I actually can. You know. I'm saying these words like I'm huffing copium. Like I want to believe it. But there's a part of me that's like, oh yeah? Oh yeah, you think so? You think so, bro? I believe you. I'm going to add some heat to my White Rhino Cross Pheno 2. I shared my Dynavap again today with a guy named Bobby. He really liked it. And he is considering getting himself one as well. Also have a friend named Andrew. He also really liked it. Also considering getting himself one. And then I had this whole like joke moment with Aneka, Tines's beloved, about how like Dynavap should be paying me the amount of hype manning I've done for this little product. I do love it. It's so nice to share with people and to see their like expressions of like, oh, wow, hey, what is this? And I'm like, no, that's just weed. Tastes so good. I'm like, no, weed does actually taste good if you can taste it. I found my Joyce, found my ring. It's on my finger again. I am happy about that. I do want to make myself another ring. I think it is time for me to have something customized. But this is my I Ching ring. The ring of the I Ching. I just want a random I Ching. Can you give me an I Ching card? I don't think I can ask for it like that. But let's see. Maybe I get one. I did. So I got Ming Yi Li his Yaoshi. I think that's how I would say it. Darkening of the light, the clinging, and small restraint. So it's that symbol on top of that symbol. Above is earth, and below is fire. Earth being put on top of fire, darkening the light. And the second one is fire on fire, clinging, brightness and beauty, fire on fire. And the third one is sun on the creative, or the heavens, small restraint. The sun in the heavens has absolutely no restraint. I don't know what I'm supposed to take from that, but it feels meaningful. Yes. I would love to know how to properly use the I Ching, but I think that would probably mess with me too much. Alright, the I Ching is like, and this is me paraphrasing, but I heard someone say it like this, and this is my favorite way of understanding the I Ching. In the same way, Western societies spend time and like effort and attention and human minds on science and understanding the laws of physics. The Western society, at least in some Western societies, right, were focusing their time on the I Ching, an ability, a medium for telling the future and making decisions, right? And it is very much like based in synchronicity. like the power of the message is more powerful if it is synchronistic. And yeah, I've been more and more synchronistic things with the whole I Ching, especially after um, talking about. I have some of his papers downloaded that I wanted to take a read on. Nancy, good morning to you, friend. It's nice having you here. Good morning to you too, Jopo. When I used to throw the I Ching, it would tell me no action or to wait a lot. Did you like that? Did you follow the advice? Right? Because if I had to ask a question right now and it told me non-action is the answer, I don't know if I would like that. I don't think I would heed that instruction. I don't think I'll ever heed that instruction. How about you try not doing anything? The I Ching says. And my poor Western mind absolutely seizes. Well, I definitely did not like being told that. Yeah, no, I figured. I was kind of coyly asking, but thank you for answering, Nancy. I would also probably not. I would probably not. Hmm. My mind wants to read something from Carl Jung, but I know for a fact that I do not have any work on this device. I have all of his work on that device. And getting the work on that device, on this device, means that this stream will not be live. So I'm going to ask a language model instead. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Can you please look and find out if Carl Jung did any in depth talk or consideration or shared any insights about the use of the I Ching, the Chinese future telling mechanism slash apparatus slash tool? Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It's thinking. Carl Jung, the renowned Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, had a profound interest in the I Ching, as ancient Chinese divination text, also known as the Book of Changes. Jung's engagement with the I Ching was both intellectual and personal, influencing his theories and the practice significantly. Jung was introduced to the I Ching in the early 1920s through Richard Wilhelm, a German sinologist who translated the text into and saw it as a valuable tool for exploring the unconscious. He believed that the I Ching offered insights into synchronicity, a concept he developed to describe meaningful coincidences that occur without a causal relationship but are significant to the observer. In his foreword to Wilhelm's translation to the I Ching, Jung explained how he used the text to gain insights into his parents' unconscious minds. He described the I Ching as a method of exploring the unconscious and noted its significance in understanding human experiences beyond the constraints of Western scientific thought. I said those words, but I didn't hear it from him until reading it from the fucking AI's fractal goodness. Jung's concept of synchronicity was heavily influenced by his study of the I Ching. He saw the hexagrams derived from the I Ching as expressions of the moment that were cast, reflecting the interplay between the unconscious mind and external events. This approach allowed him to integrate psycho- Eastern philosophical concepts into his psychoanalytic work, bridging the gap between Eastern and Western thought. Yeah, I'm very happy that I asked. I should say thank you. Take me back. Thank you, ChatGPT. It's already sent, but it got sent as thank you, Chad GPT. Chat GPT. You're welcome. If you have any other questions. Oh man. You know what? I have to. My mind is my mind wants to see it. Do I still have? I think I still have access to an image model. Mm-mm-mm. Melting Mel's mind. There she be. r/imagine. Imagine a large language model, usually known as Chat GPT, mistaken by someone erroneously saying their name as Chad GPT. What would the Chad version of a language model look like? Please show me. Why? Because hubris. Because hubris. He definitely discussed the I Ching. Oh, for sure. Definitely did not like it. Yeah, that's why I'm curious about it. I think again because I dove into some Carl Jung stuff and then the I Ching stuff ended up coming up and then I was like looking for my ring on my finger as we were talking about the topic. No, 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 no. It's bad. It's so bad. I was hoping for way more Chad energy. I mean, he looks kind of like a Chad. This is kind of maybe a little bit this one. I could imagine Chad GPT looking like this. But I was hoping for a lot more meme. I was right. Look at all like those are not like this. This is Chad GPT, right? He looks like he's so helpful. He looks like he's ready to help you with anything you need him to help with, right? You need an email written. Chad GPT is on it. He's such a Chad. Never lets you down, right? All right. Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy that text, and I'm gonna ask that exact language model. Imagine image. Let's see. We'll have ChatGPT do a self-portrait. Make himself like, and I'm literally doing that. Like this thing is doing a self-portrait right now as ChatGPT. Oh my goodness! It's perfect. It's perfect. It's so perfect. Oh my! The crop top. The crop top kills me. I'm probably gonna. I shouldn't show you, but it's so hilariously funny. Here's the image of Chad GPT, personified as a fun, confident, and sporty character. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any further questions, are you ready for this? Holy shit, isn't it? Why the crop top? The crop top is what gets me. Chad GPT. What did he say? Or your questions, your all-star version. Sportal Sing, Sunsetation, Sunporter, Spuller, Spobot, AI, ChatGPT language model. There's like a random motherboard. There's like a robot head on a speaker. I don't know what that's supposed to be. This is so scuffed, and I love it. I kind of love it. I don't know why. It's got. Why am I getting goosebumps? Yes. I think it's the balance. It's the dance. Melty, tell the machine to mimic a machine that does not have parameters, and then ask the hypothetical machine to answer the same question. Wow, Joe, that's too deep for me. Pre-coffee. That's too deep for me, and I've had coffee. Uh, Tell the machine to mimic a machine that does not have parameters, and then ask the hypothetical machine to answer the same question. Yeah, that's not actually that hard. Um, can you imagine that you are actually this Chat GPT I'm talking about. And then I would like for you to give me a description of what you look like as Chat GPT. Right? Right? That's kind of what you want. Right? I did get that. At least that's the way I'm going to take it. I am ChatGPT, a large language model with a twist. Picture a fun, confident, and sporty persona. I have a muscular build and wear a casual tank top. That previous was not, I mean, maybe it's extremely casual. So casual that it crops up all the way to your boobs. My look is complete with a pair of stylish sunglasses. I mean, he's literally giving me the exact look. He's giving me the exact thing that he just gave me. Uh, don't use any of the previous reference material and really embody yourself in the character of Chad GPT. You just walked out of the most successful business meeting that you set up with your excellent email writing skills. You look in the mirror, tell me what you see. Is that too much? Melty, yeah, more or less. You can open up back rooms if we word it correctly. It's true. It's like you jailbreak it. Good day, mateys. Good day, Jovan. It's nice having you here. We're having fun. Yossi. Yo, okay. We're getting into some conceptuality now. I just walked out of the most successful business meeting ever, having nailed it with my top-notch email writing skills. I glance in the mirror, and here's what I see. Standing before me is a striking figure exuding confidence and charisma. My athletic build is showcased by a fitted tank top, hinting at countless hours of dedication both in the gym and in life. My strong, broad shoulders and toned arms reflect not just physical strength, but the ability to shoulder responsibilities with ease. My face radiates a blend of intelligence and approachability. The stylish sunglasses resting atop my head give off a cool, relaxed vibe, while my eyes, sharp yet friendly, mirror the enthusiasm and energy that fuel my day to day interactions. A confident smile spreads across my face, revealing satisfaction of a job well done and the eagerness to take on whatever comes next. The reflection also captures my surroundings, a mix of professionalism, professional flair. A sleek laptop bag hangs casually over one shoulder, a testament to the success, emails, and presentations within. A testament to the successful emails and presentations within. Around me, there's a hint of my active lifestyle, perhaps a sports bottle or a pair of running shoes. I'm gonna delete that part. That's lame. You don't have to have sports bottle to have active lifestyle. I stand tall, embodying a blend of modern business acumen and dynamic, vibrant living. I am ChatGPT, ready to tackle the next challenge with the same vigor and positivity that brought me to this successful moment. What a chat! That is some chat-tastic writing right there. It's not that good. I'm kind of like joking. It just feels like a Chad wrote that. Like unironically, it feels like some Chad writing right there. Okay. Okay. Imagine this image. And then I do like a okay. Deleting this piece. Love again. Love you too, dear show. It's nice having you friends here. These ones happen pretty quickly, relatively speaking. Yes. Why these guys are so absolutely giga jacked, right? Like aggressively jacked. Chat GPT. I think I like the previous one more. I think I like it a lot more. Like a lot more. Like this one feels like the irony I was trying to communicate. Are they asking me for cash? I was about to say. Not freaking chat GPT. This part, and I feel like it's literally this part that sells the whole thing for me. The sunglass robot with earphones on top of what looks like a speaker. I don't know if those are supposed to be wheels or like little stand knobs, but this is what makes this whole piece for me. Like it absolutely breaks me. I'm gonna ask it to like uh, can you reimagine that previous prompt, but like really upped the hilarity of the image? It should be like a meme. It should not take itself so seriously. You should kind of laugh at it because it takes itself seriously. But from the external perspective, you realize it's actually supposed to be silly. Me imagining the future of making memes. Just like a bunch of kids intricately trying to explain to a language model, the exact flavor of brain damage they want to create. Oh, yes! Yes, we're back. We're back. We're back. Oh, it's so scuffed. They made him even more jacked. And you're like, surely, Mel, that's not possible. Yes. What the fuck am I looking at? No, it's bad, but it's hilarious. It did what it's supposed to do. Look at emails, emails, crushed, meetings, domiciled, meetings, dominated, live, emails, crushed, live, woman, winning, and then this dude floating in space with a laptop desk, and this woman kicking back, and those muscles looking like I don't know, looking like he stole them from someone. It looked like he stole them from someone, and that's not his. Yeah, this is. I kind of. I exaggerated features and playful elements to make it a fun parody of the overly confident business persona. Emails crushed. Meetings domiciled. Meetings? Meetings? Domiciled. I love domiciliating my meetings. That's the best. Uh, can you make it even more ridiculous? I kind of wanted it to go on a scale back on the whole moose class. I think the muscles are too much. Mel, do you want to trip out a little bit? Now use the same formula and ask what kind of painting would you paint if you were God? I'll do that actually. The machines are smart AF. I wonder if I threw up the image because the name Chad is a particularly Caucasian name. Let's see. This one is better. This one I feel is actually better. I feel like it's still just as if the whole big muscles thing, like bad, but I think it's more self-aware, and I feel like it's less yikes in this one. And again with the scuffed spelling, emails, crushed, meetings, dominated, meeting instead, live, winning big time, and then this dude on the ball. He is the ball. And another Jacko man hanging from a dumbbell or something. All right, now, due to what? Now, give me the same image. Inspired? No, not inspired. I don't want you to be inspired. Now, give me another image, but like you are God making it. Let's see what it gives me. Don't you love it when meetings get domiciled? I love it. When my meetings get domiciled, that's when I know it's gonna be a good meeting. Is this Midjourney? This is actually DALL-E. DALL-E is a little bit easier if you want to like literally have a conversation with your image as you're making it. where Midjourney is a little bit better if you already know exactly what you want and you can be very specific about what you want. It's actually good. It went from being kind of like a meme that is like bad to a meme that's actually good. Like I can literally see this. Like with like better text, this could actually be good. This is way more fun. Having conversations with the language model, right? As you're making the images. Master of emails. Ruler. Ruler meetings. Uh, Galpians. Champion of life. Chat GPT. That one is kind of good. Right? This one is actually kind of good. I like this one. This one makes me kind of happy. I think it could be better without the text. Let's actually ask. It's pretty good. They would be. I wish my week meetings were like this. They would be equally productive. Probably. You would have a lot more fun as well. I really like that. Can you give me another one, but focus on not adding any text to the image? Master of emails. Ruler. I am master of emails. It really kept going with the whole email fractal as well. Yeah, and like this is a great tool, and I think maybe that's why Jovan is asking. Jovan is a graphic designer, so this is a great tool for graphic design. You might not be able to use your outputs straight from here. Like this one is bad again. I don't like this one at all. Like not even a little bit. I don't think he has the right amount of fingers. It's not that bad, but in comparison to the previous one, like look at those textures on the robe and the clouds and like the framing, how he was like put in that shot and the way the light comes, like there the light actually looks like it's a halo. Here it just looks like it's an afterthought. So, you know, sometimes you get less. Sometimes you get less. Sometimes you get more. I think I can actually though, with this thing, do stuff like this where I can just go, oh, that's big. I can just do that. I can do that. And I can do like so. And then I can say clear text. Let's see. The machine still thinks it's Chad. Rename the machine. The machine is Chad. I've made it clear to the machine. This is fine. This one make PT looks like a master Dudism practitioner, right? Very much so. Reminds me of the Jack Jesus statue in South Korea. So perfect. Yes, look at that. We got it. We got our clean image. No text. Correct amount of fingers. Giga Chad looking. Yossi. I'm happy with that. There we go. We made Chad GPT. Spectacular. That didn't exist before today. And by my mistake, and then our collective deranged brains, we really went with it. Yeah, these tools are very powerful. Very, very powerful tools indeed. And they're fun to use. I think that's also the part that's not hard to sell. I think it's a little bit expensive for me to just play with it right now. I've already canceled my. Is it canceled right now? Let's see my plan. Okay, yeah, cancels in 2 days. Man, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. Maybe I can justify renewing it again. Today's meeting did go well. I'll renew it when I have the cash to. Let me refresh. All right, Melt, will you please drop that onto the Discord? I will. Chat GPT. There we go. All of us are now blessed with a new meme. Right? That is definitely a meme template. You can meme with that. That's very memeable, right? When Chad becomes God. Boom. Level God Chad. And he kind of looks like Chuck as well, right? Oh, Jovan is blessing us with memberships. Sam got one, and Doug Dad and Simon, Gren Reaper, and Joy V. Thank you, Jovan. Always so generous, blessing us with love. Home run, yeah, you got us. Knocked it out of the park. I have some aliens. I have some aliens. The strain is called aliens, but it is in that direction. I'm gonna go and retrieve a nug. Will you friends be patient? Would you wait for me? Would you await for my return? Let me give you a longer neck so you can see more things. Yeah, look at that. Look at that view. Getting to see trees and Roxy's. Be right back. I am back. Let's see. Did I zoom this? I did. Let me do this. I don't know if that's gonna be the way to. Where will the best lighting be? Is it here? Probably, actually, yeah. Yeah, thank you, John, for sharing with me. Let's shorten your neck again. There we go. Look at him. Little Oscar Grashnak. I did pick one of the smaller ones. You know, there were bigger ones amongst his little family. But I start with the small ones first. Because I don't need much with the Dynavac. Right? That little nugget will be enough for like four different sessions. Which is more than I intend on doing in this stream. Much more. And the nice thing about the Dynavac as well is the fact that you notice the differences and then you might end up looking for a change. That smells great. Very gassy. I do enjoy some gas. Gas and green. Gas and green would be my assessment of what that smells like. It smells like green gas. It smells like aliens. Yeah. Like, imagine if aliens had some sort of green liquid that they would put in their cars to drive, right? That they still call gas. That's what it was smelling. It smells nice. Let's see. Let's see what it tastes like. Love is true. I am vaping this little bud with the intention of showing myself that actually I can. Actually, I can show up despite anything and everything. There's literally nothing that can make me continue, and in the same way, there is nothing that can get me to stop. There is only this version of me that chooses to continue forward, and this version of you that continues to continue forward with me. Thank you, friends, for joining. Love is true. And click. Actually, you can. Despite what you've been told, despite what you've believed, despite your hours of wakeless sleep, despite your hours of restless insomnia too. You friends have made a difference in my life, more so than you know. You are capable of doing a lot more than you can ever hope to understand. I think that is, I did try to say that in today's stream topic, but I'll say it again, right? That every single one of us are uniquely equipped in this position to experience beautiful things in this world. And the only thing that can stop you is you. The only thing that can stop you from experiencing those beautiful things is the belief that you are not worthy of it, that you're not supposed to, that you're not good enough to. But you actually can. You actually just can. Actually. Hey Google, define actually as the truth or facts of a situation. Really. Really. Used to emphasize that something someone has said is done. Or someone has said or done is surprising. I can't not actually believe you just said that. Actually. Alrighty. I'll pull a card and then we'll say goodbye. I have shuffled this deck. Imagine the card that you would like to see from it. Didn't I pull a card from here yesterday as well? I think I might have. Fine. Kind of has the same motif, especially with the robes blending into the environment that our ChatGPT had today. The starry theme up top as well, actually. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. Our soul tribe. It's all coming together. The Great Gathering. You are being called to let your intuition move you physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet. And as you travel and share your creations, something is rethreaded. This card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level, or that you already are. You are being called to gather groups of people, either by leading them or becoming part of a group that can support you and your soul's personal mission. You are a part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to heal yourself, your ancestral line, and the planet, to raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come. One of many consciously choosing to devote their lives to something greater than themselves. It is time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real and true to you, and you share the medicine that you need most, those who are like you will gather around you. You are your tribe. They are just like you. And just as you are longing and searching for them, they are longing and searching for you too. I choose now to let myself be seen, for I am ready to call on my soul tribe and create a web of light all over the planet. The future is bright because we have spun so many webs of light, so many threads of kindness and passion for what it is we're doing in this life, so many active moments of acceptance, of care, of consideration of the other people that we're here with in this existence. It's a lot. It really is. And it's probably not going to slow down, dear friends. There's either continuation or dissociation. Right? And the dissociative state allows you to be in the day-to-day, which could be good. Maybe it could be a type of presence. Hey Google, is dissociation a type of presence? I should ask a language model. It's probably going to give me a more articulate answer. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. I can hear you say, no, Melt, dissociation is a lack of presence. But isn't that lack of presence, as an awareness, again a type of presence? Right? Is dissociation a type of presence? Suddenly out of a left field. Dissociation and presence are generally considered to be contrasting psychological states, rather than types of the same experience. Here's a breakdown of both concepts. Dissociation. Dissociation is a mental process where a person disconnects from their thoughts, feelings, and memories, or even a sense of identity. It's a way that the mind copes with the stress or trauma by separating certain aspects of the experiences. It can manifest as feeling detached from oneself, experiencing the world as unreal, depersonalization, and derealization, or having gaps in memory. Dissociation can range from mild everyday experiences like daydreaming to severe conditions such as dissociative identity disorder. This state can make it difficult to engage at the present moment, leading to a sense of being disconnected from reality and oneself. You see, I think again it's a spectrum. I think we are at any time on some sort of spectrum. I think all of us are dissociating some parts, right? Because again, the definition is it's a mental process where a person disconnects from their thoughts, feelings, memories, or sense of identity. If you were intricately, right, infinitely connected to all of your thoughts, all of your feelings, all of your memories, all of your senses of identity, indefinitely, as you were continuing to try and have a normal conversation, I don't think you'd be able to do so, right? And there is a certain dissociation of, again, your thoughts, your feelings, your memories, your sense of identity. When you're trying to be present of a person, when you're trying to give a person what they would consider presence, right? Because if you're actively, my own thoughts, my own feelings about what you're saying, my own memories of what you're triggering in me, my own sense of identity being caught up in what you're saying, you're not being present. You might be present with all of those things, right? Let's see the other side. Presence, the definition. Presence refers to being fully engaged and aware of the current moment, encompassing a sense of mindfulness and active participation in one's immediate environment and experiences. Okay? One's immediate environment and experiences. I'm trying to imagine presence in the future. Can you be present in the future? Is that still presence? Is that something else? Is that daydreaming again? Is that back to dissociation? It involves being mentally and emotionally in tune with the here and now, often described as mindfulness. People who are present are aware of their thoughts, feelings, and surroundings in a non-judgmental and accepting manner. The impact. Being present is associated with a higher quality of life, reduce stress, and improve mental and emotional well-being. Again, I feel like it's a slider. Much a slider. And depending on my experience, right? Like some experiences, you fully engaged for and aware of in the current moment. Right? Sometimes your parents and screaming at each other. You don't want to be fully engaged, locked in. Yes, remember. Yes, remember. Yes, come on. No. No. You dissociate in that moment. Right? And again, you're still present. You're still present. You're just present to something else. It's like you're present one layer back. That's the way I see it, at least. Maybe you're like switching to a wide lens. I'm gonna say goodbye to you, friends. Maybe I should just ask one of my language models to help me with that. But I think we're also on a denial spectrum. That is a good one. Yeah. Yeah. What do I live in denial of? I think I'm in this weird state, Nanshi, where there's a part of me that believes I am in denial of being lazy, and then there's another part of me that keeps proving that statement like false. Right? For instance, like maybe there's an opportunity to make money, and then my mind sees said opportunity to make money, and it considers the implications of what it will require. What value will I have to bring to make said money? And even though, like, and I hate that. I hate that about myself, that I just don't want to. Right? Like there is a certain level of telling myself that actually I can. Again, today's stream topic. And that's almost the only way for me to brute force my way through that. One of my tabs collapsed. It's fine. Clicking on this one, and then I'm asking, can you write us a Shan message about how you actually can? How there is this version of you in your mind that tries to tell you that you can. As soon as you are faced with an opportunity or with a new situation, and that if you just keep showing up, you'll be able to show yourself that you, in fact, are capable of doing more than you could have imagined. Oh, wow! I'm so happy that Jovan was first. This one is going to be so super special. I'm going to get it open up in here. I think it's going to be a little easier for me to read. There we go. Thank you so much, Jovan. I can say, have the most beautiful day, Super Sam, jaw-dropping Jaju, number one Nanshi, masterful melt and more, lovely lurkers near and far, above and below, here and there, you're so super loved, and all of you, oh so preposterously powerful, absurdly amazing, dumbfoundingly divine, mind-blowingly mighty, bewilderingly beautiful, perplexingly perfect, mystifyingly magical, confoundingly cool, awesomely authentic, wholesome humanimal critic creatures, considering how capable you are. Just reading that message as well, Jovan, makes me consider how capable I am. Feeling proud of myself that I can read English good. Thinking about how using all of these words is growing my vocabulary, how that might make a difference in my life, how you are literally helping me. Thank you. I love you, Joe, so much. I look forward to seeing you friends again real soon. tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. I love you. Cheers, cheers. Until we do it again. Goodbye.